In lane 1, Poland, Broniewski. In lane 2, Fadaba from Austria. In lane 3, Chalupa from Czechoslovakia. Yuri Janssen, the Russian. In lane 5, Eric Verdonk from New Zealand. And Andres Hajek from East Germany. And the Russian Yuri Janssen, famed for his slow start and then a very exciting second half of the race where he comes through, but he's always been the bridesmaid in this single sculls event. He's always been the man who comes third, second, but he's never beaten Chalupa, he's never won the title. But here, he's gone out in front. This is very unusual for him. He's gone out fast, and it remains to be seen whether this new tactic is going to work for him.
I think Janssen's always had the pace in the last 500. He had the quickest 500 of any of the scullers in the World Championships last year, and it's just been a matter of confidence. If he can put that in the first 500, get a lead, see if anyone else can catch him, then perhaps the title's his. And he certainly seems to have tried to do that in the first part of the race today.
He's had a very good year this year. He won the World Cup, the first World Cup series, and now he's leading the field. In second place, Andres Hajek of East Germany. Oh, he's moving very quickly, he's moving very fast, he's pushing all the time here. He's moved early into this headwind. He's not a big sculler, he's not as big as Chalupa, for instance, but he's moving quickly, he's moving very strongly. And here, closest to the camera, is the East German Andres Hajek.
And certainly Hajek will be pleased with being in the final. He's managed to prove himself the fastest German sculler here, ahead of the absent Christian Handel, who didn't manage to make this final after promising in Lucerne in the summer that he was going to be the top German sculler. Christian Handel from West Germany not making the final.
Moment neck and neck with the East German is Václav Chalupa. He's in third from Czechoslovakia. He and the Russian Yuri Janssen have been really neck and neck now for 3 years. They've been the two top boys around, with, of course, the East German Langer, who came second earlier on today in the double sculls. He's left the field clear now for these two.
That's right, and I think that's part of the reason why Janssen is prepared to take on the race so early, that Langer's not there, and he doesn't have to worry about a sculler of his quality.
Another strong contender here is Poland's Kajetan Broniewski. He's on the far side in lane 1, up with the field there. And the New Zealander, Eric Verdonk, bronze medal, surprise bronze medalists in Seoul at the Olympics. He's now lying 5th, but he's a powerful finisher as well, and he was the winner at Henley earlier on this year. But it's out in front, Yuri Janssen taking the race to the rest of the field. He's got a good length clear now.
Janssen, interesting background. He comes from Estonia, very proud of his Estonian traditions, and normally he goes around wearing the tracksuits of Estonia rather than those of the Soviet Union, but today he's rowing with the red blades of the Soviet Union.
Through the 1500 metre mark, 500 to go. Remember, last year, Chalupa, the Czech, was second, Janssen was third. Now it's Janssen trying for his title, the first title, and it's Eric Verdonk in black, nearest the screen, who's moving in now to third place. He's pressing up now on Chalupa. Chalupa, the big, powerful sculler Chalupa, who won Henley 2 years ago. But Janssen looks as if he will not be caught. He has 2 lengths on Chalupa, and who has another length on Verdonk. And it looks as if it's these three now, moving into the last 250 metres of this race.
Yes, it's a cat and mouse game here. The scullers all waited around to see who could lead off in the first 500. They expected Janssen wouldn't do it, and he threw down the gauntlet with a vengeance. And really, when you're behind Janssen, knowing the fast finish that he's got, they must be very dispirited now, Chalupa and Verdonk.
Oh, Janssen looking very strong, very confident. That's lovely, lovely sculling. Good leg drive from him. Knees going down nice and hard. Chalupa, in fact, beginning to flail a bit. Catching his blades a lot on the water as he comes forward. Having a struggle, in fact, to hold off Verdonk. But Janssen, strong and clean, boat running nicely. A good rival here between plastic boat there, the yellow M-Packer boat made in West Germany, and the wooden boat that Chalupa is sculling in. And it's Yuri Janssen at last holder of the title, the men's single scull. Chalupa from Czechoslovakia in second, and coming up in third place from New Zealand, Verdonk, Eric Verdonk. In fourth place, Broniewski, again fourth, last year fourth, this year fourth. But it's Janssen in first place, Chalupa second, Verdonk in third place, Broniewski in fourth. Hajek will be pleased to get his fifth place ahead of Austria, Fadebar, 29 seconds behind the winner. There's Yuri Janssen at last, collecting his gold medal from the new president of FISA, Dennis Oswald.